For all the people who don't know who you are, just kind of introduce yourself and let them know who they talking to.
My name is Tasha Page-Lockhart. I am the season six winner of BET's Sunday Best, which is a reality singing competition show, kind of like the gospel version of American Idol. Two-time Stellar Award winner, all of that good stuff. I've been on a lot of big stages, done a lot of amazing things. Been blessed to tour with Tyler Perry. I was a part of Madea On the Run. But I think my greatest job is actually being a mother. I have two amazing sons and I have an 8-month-old granddaughter, and I love to have fun and I love people. So that kind of sums up who I am.
I was so excited for this interview here. When I got the news that you were coming on here, I was like, oh my God, I watched that season. Like I was voting for her. Like, oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
This is amazing to have you on this show tonight, and just to see the things that you have done and blossomed, and I've been following you since you were on there. So to have you on the show I'm honored. Like,
thank you. I really appreciate that.
That's another box checked off for me. So
take a screenshot, print it out.
I know, right?
And send it to
Justice. So we're gonna have to replay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually like put it as a screensaver, like screen record, and do like a whole minute, so that way it's just always on my phone.
Oh, you're making me smile. That's what's up. Thank you so much.
I got a serious question though. Because I just watched some stuff about some strip clubs and juice bottles and going to church and stuff. I'm sure you could have chose any style of music. Why did you choose gospel?
I chose gospel because gospel music has always been in me. You know, I was raised in church. So it's what I love. You know, I can sing anything. I actually had an R&B album done and finished. And the label that I was with, the CEO of the label got indicted and went to prison. So my album never came out.
Oh, shit.
This was years before Sunday Best. So I've sung in all the clubs you could sing at in Detroit, all the casinos. You know, I still get chosen to do R&B tributes and stuff like that. Like Aretha Franklin's family reached out to me about singing at her official tribute here in Detroit when she passed away. So I still do things like that because my grandfather was with Motown. So he traveled with Berry Gordy, and he was with a group called the Monitors. So I'll never abandon that side of me because I just love all styles of music, but my preference is gospel. Because I have a relationship with God. So I choose to sing gospel music.
Not to wish jail time on anybody, but maybe that happened so that CD wouldn't come out so you could do Sunday's Best.
Say that again?
Said maybe that happened so that CD wouldn't come out so you was able to do Sunday's Best.
You know, God has a way. You just never know which way what journey you're going to go on, or what, you know, your life may take a turn. So that very, very well could be it.
Ain't he all right?
Yeah.
So what was it like for you to be a part of to become an actress? Like, what was that transition for you to be on the big screen and to get with Madea and do On the Run?
I've always said this, and I live by this, and I hope this helps someone that may be watching or listening. Every opportunity is an audition for the next. So that's how my life has been set up. None of this stuff was really like planned. Like my mom and my mom says I've been acting all my life. I started off doing voiceovers and commercials from the age of 7 to 14 years old. So a lot of my jingles you guys have heard, you just didn't know it was me. I'm gonna give you two of them. One is America's best-selling minivan, Dodge Caravan. That was me. And then I did The United Way, the best way to care. That was another one that I did. So I was doing like Bisquick, United Way, Dodge Caravan, Chrysler, Kmart, Walmart, and that was from 7 to 14 years old.
So you got a little money.
What'd you say?
You got a little money.
I got a couple dollars.
No, nobody jumping.
God has been good to me. God has been good to me. My mom and I did a tribute at the BMI Trailblazers Awards. A tribute to Mary Mary. Can't remember what year that was. It may have been 2015, 2016, something like that. And after that performance, I was walking down the hallway, and my attorney was walking down the hallway with the casting director for Tyler Perry. And because she had just saw me perform that night, she asked me, did I want to be a part of Madea on the Run? And so that's how my life has been set up. That's why I tell everybody, I don't care if you walk into a room and there's 5 people in there. You don't know who's in that room. So you need to perform like you performing for 5,000. You need to give it your all. I perform for 50 like I'm performing for 50,000. Because every opportunity is an audition for something greater and something bigger. So that's just how my life has been set up.
And these days, it only takes one little viral video.
That's it. It takes one viral video, one person to make a phone call. That's why you got to be nice to everybody. Because you don't know who's who.
Even little old me, I like white priceless 4 doors with a little tent. Make my tent like 20%. I don't need I'm gonna be a star. I don't need nobody see me in there. Yeah. I'm gonna have B-Man in the passenger seat. So
hey,
Lord, y'all going nowhere fast.
Are we going to DJ Rick house?
Yeah. And we're gonna go even slower.
Yeah,
that's what I said. Y'all going nowhere fast. Like
we ain't going nowhere there.
That's all right.
Going nowhere.
That's all right.
Let me ask you a question. Being on all those big stages, what is the ultimate stage that you want to be
on? The best way I can answer that question is I would love to be, this is my like ultimate goal as far as music and entertainment, is to be an EGOT member, to join the very few Blacks that are EGOTs. So I want to join the Viola Davis and the Whoopi Goldbergs and John Legend and Jennifer Hudson. I want that Emmy, that Grammy, that Tony, that what's the other one? Oscar. Yeah. And just to be well-rounded and to be able to empty out. At the end of the day, when I close my eyes on this side, I want people to know that I loved her, I loved my family, I loved God, and that I loved people. But I was a creative and I got all of it out of me. I didn't die with vision inside me like, oh, I wish I could have. I want to leave here knowing I did everything I was created to do. And so it takes discipline, it takes focus, and it also takes having a great group of people around you to kind of keep you on path.
All right, but now this explains to me your humorous side, and it makes sense now. Now you do some stuff on social media. Yeah, I'm starting to think you the one that be calling me talk about some car insurance. Tell us about that.
I have always loved to have a good time. And I've been doing these prank phone calls and just like, I love to brighten up people's days. Like I've pranked some of y'all well-known gospel artists and they don't even know it's me. One day I'm gonna tell them it was me. I didn't do it to post it, or it was just something me and my friends just sitting around. I'm like, I'm about to call BB Winans. Like just it's like 2 a.m. I love you, Uncle BB.
I'm about to say he know now.
Right. So yeah, I just love to laugh and have fun.
I see, and we love to laugh and have fun with
you. Y'all funny. So you've been through one of the things that we like to talk about a lot on this show is mental health awareness and making sure that Black people are getting the help that they need. You've been through a lot in your life, and how do you feel? Or what do you feel was your breaking point to say, okay, I need help. I can't do this alone?
I believe my breaking point was when I started to reach for substances before I started to pray. Like when I felt like I was losing myself. Like I know what it's like to have a nervous breakdown, like to look in the mirror and not recognize your own face. And I had to, even if I didn't want to do it for myself. At the time, I was battling a 5-year cocaine addiction. And I turned to drugs because of some things that happened to me at a young age, being molested by family members. Which were, one was a woman and one was a man in my family and friends of my parents. People my parents trusted me with that they had no idea they were doing those things. And trying to hide that and dealing with that at a young age is difficult. especially when other people around you have been victim shamed. Like I seen how they reacted when my aunt claimed she was raped or molested or abused. So why would I come forward saying that it happened to me? Because if you didn't believe her, you're not gonna believe me. And I was a child. So keeping quiet and dealing with that and not understanding how to process it. And then back then, I just turned 40 years old. So when I was going through this, growing up in the church, therapy was not a good. There was not like a talked about thing. It was you go to the altar, get hands laid on you. Jesus was gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't subject that was really encouraged. You need to sit down and talk to somebody. Yes, God, I truly believe that God has all power, but He also gives us common sense and He gives us wisdom in how to handle certain things and to process certain trauma in our lives. And so I turned to drugs, and when I started losing myself, I didn't really want it for myself, but it was my 5-year-old son at the time. And my mother was threatening to take custody of him. And that was my breaking point. I was like, oh no, God trusts me with this little boy. And He didn't ask to come here. I got to get myself together. So that's what did it.
Well, I downloaded all your music earlier today on my post, and I'm riding listening to it. Now that you say, you say this, what song out of all the songs you have best describe your testimony?
There's a song called Why Not Me.
Okay.
And Why Not Me is special to me because the first song that I put out, which was written by Kirk Franklin, and it's called Different. Different was my story in Kirk Franklin's words. Why Not Me is my story in my words. It's taking the power back from everybody that has abused you, misused you, mishandled you, didn't believe in you. It's taking the power back. And the lyrics to that song is a part in the song that says, I'm the perfect person to go through this storm. It won't break me, it won't kill me, I'll move on. Then I'll come out even better than before. And I'll never see this place anymore. Cause my faith is getting stronger every day. I'm removing everything that's in my way. And the fact that I survived another day makes me say, why not me? For so long, we say, why me? Why me? Why did this person do this? Why did this happen to me? Why did I go through this? But if you could just change your mindset about it and say, why not me?
Right.
None of us could ever escape tragedy. No matter what we do, we can do everything right. You can cross all your T's and dot all your I's, but tragedy, misfortune, something bad is going to happen to you.
Absolutely.
Even at your best, something bad is going to happen to you. So we owe it to ourselves, and it's our responsibility to equip ourselves to be able to handle it when it happens. And so Why Not Me is just that song for me. Hey everybody, it's Tasha Page-Lockhart, and you're tuned in to Party Mode Live, the party before the party.
Okay.
Yes.
There it is.
Boom.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.